Hey guys, the DVD update here for another Real DVD Watchers video. The title of this video is going to be probably the DVD update Rapid Fire Episode 1. Since, I've been really busy lately and I really don't have that time to do like full-on movie reviews, I've decided to start a new series on my channel, and probably sometimes it'll show up on the Real DVD Watchers channel here, and it's going to be called Rapid Fire, and it mainly was going to be for my main channel, but then I was like, wow, I could probably do it here because it fits. But anyway, like I said, I don't have a lot of time, so this is going to be like what I've watched throughout a while, been back for a while that I just haven't had time to do reviews on or whatnot, and it's just going to be real quick ones. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get it started so that we can just, streamline this shiz. First movie I watched, or not first movie, but I watched this like last week, and it's Blue Underground release of Autopsy. This is a decent Italian giallo film, but really that's all I can say because I forgot most of the goings-on in this movie. I only watched it last week, which either shows that my memory is going with age, or the movie is just not that memorable. Either way, it's worth a watch, but I won't be going back to it anytime soon. Bunch of male and female nudities throughout, in the morgue and stuff. Just a murder mystery with kind of like a weird plot, but my brother, he's home from college, that happens. Came out in 75. So yeah, not that many special features, 2 trailers, that's about it. Like I said, I won't be going back to it anytime soon. Next up, I want to see Observe and Report at the theaters. I wanted to see this at the theaters with my brother. This one was pretty damn funny, and it was good. Though I had some moments, it was overall good and funny. I give it about a 7 out of 10. Definitely recommend you guys go see it. I know there's a bunch of people with differing opinions, but, I liked it. I know some other people did and commented on my DVDF page. By the way, I give Autopsy probably about 6 out of 10. And that's kind of being nice to that movie. Then I watched a movie called Eden Lake, which is one I've been wanting to check out for a while. I've been wanting to check out this for a bit. It was a good movie. I liked the premise and the idea. I pretty much enjoyed this one. There were a couple of times I was screaming at the characters mentally, not out loud, because, that'd just be kind of weird. And although I've done that sometimes, but it'd just be kind of weird but I just don't want to wake anybody up. I just to do different things that I would do, and I think that I'd be like thinking I would do this, and they're not doing this, and I'm screaming at them to do it. I liked the ending because I'm weird. I give it about a 7 out of 10. By the way, I'm not looking over here. I'm looking over here because I wrote all this shit down to streamline it. And by the way, you can read these on my DVD AF page. The link will be down here, or a link will be in the sidebar. I can't link to it with annotations, but the URL will be down there too. Then I got to check out Bangkok Dangerous. I didn't like this one too much. It was kind of slow. I watched it over the course of 2 days because I fell asleep, partially because of the movie and partially because I was just tired. Hair is laughable, but everyone talks about that. Yeah, Nicolas Cage's hair is just, no. It's worth the watch, but I won't be getting it or watching it again. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's about a hitman who breaks, on his last gig, breaks a bunch of his own rules and starts teaching this young Asian kid all of his secrets and whatnot. Okay, next up I went to see Adventureland in the theaters. The trailer I saw made it out to be a comedy about a summer job from the director of Superbad. It's not. It's more of a romantic dramedy. 90% of the time it's romantic and drama-ish, and 10% is about comedy. It sports some knowns such as Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader, who was funny as hell in this movie, by the way, as he is in most of his movies, Kristen Stewart and Ryan Reynolds. Despite the misleading trailer, it was a good movie, and in the end, it's worth at least a rental for you guys. I probably will be, that's my suggestion for you guys, I probably will be getting it when it comes out on video, though. I give it about a 7 out of 10. Then, I was watching, this is just a span over I don't know how long, but I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the 90s movie. I picked it up for $4 at Borders. I remember when it first came out to video back in the day, in the 90s. My cousins rented it, and I can only remember certain parts from back then. Really a 90s movie. It was written by Joss Whedon, who would later go on to turn into a TV series, obviously, which I own the first 4 seasons of, and I'm on the 3rd season right now, I think. 3rd or 4th. A lot of young faces are in this one. Young Hilary Swank, David Arquette, Ben Affleck's in there for like 10 seconds as a random basketball player, and Luke Perry. As the Master, you have Rutger Hauer, who does a pretty cool job. I like Rutger Hauer. And his main henchman vampire is Paul Reubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman. We all know that guy. He's funny in that role. I really liked it. With Donald Sutherland as the Watcher. So yeah, it was kind of cheesy, but it worked for me. You know, just, I don't know, for a one-shot thing, you know, it's not like something I'm going back for. Obviously, the TV series is so much better. But I give it about a 6 out of 10. Then I watched After Hours, but I reviewed that on the Real DVD Watchers last week, or the week before. Then I watched a documentary called Going to Pieces, The Rise and Fall of the Slasher film. It was a pretty sweet documentary, which I got in my 3-disc of Last House on the Left. Now I wanted to check out the book as well, because it was based on a book. I give it about an 8 out of 10. It showed some clips in there, and it's kind of weird, not weird me out, but like made me mad or whatever. When they showed the clips, they didn't like put the name of the movie down at the corner. While I knew most of them, what they were, some I was like, oh wow, that scene looks like it. The rest of the movie I would want to see. It looks pretty cool, but guess what? The title's not down there, so I gotta wait till the end of the credits and read all the credits for the movie clips they use and try to find the movies through that, which is kind of a hassle when they could have just thrown the title down there for me. Like I said, 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good documentary. Then I watched a movie called Lucky Stiff, which came out, I'm not sure when it came out, I think the 80s. But where to begin with this one? Despite its rating both on IMDb, which happens to be a 2.5 at the time I wrote this, and the rating of the MPAA, it got a PG rating, so usually I kind of stay away from those kind of movies, but I actually did enjoy this flick. It's about a fat guy who keeps getting left at the altar, so he goes on vacation where he meets the hottie that's interested in him and invites him to meet, he meets a hottie, and she invites him to meet the family on Christmas. Yeah, the whole family is cannibals. They're cannibals, and they try to eat him. Lucky Stiff. Yeah, I can't recommend it because it's full of cheese and it's stupid funny, but I liked it. Check it out if it seems something up your alley. I give it about a 6 out of 10. There's actually some very, very funny moments in this. So yeah, Lucky Stiff. Next up, the next one I did, probably the last one I'll do in this video because I'm not sure how much time I've already wasted or gone through, but a movie recommended or brought to my attention by Tom, aka Cook Me a Beer, called Fantastic Flesh, The Art of Makeup Effects. It's a pretty decent documentary about special effects in movies, not just horror movies, but they are seemingly the main focus of this movie. You know, they go into other types of special effects, but, you know, the cover kind of suggests horror, if you will. A bunch of cool people are in this, and they talk about their experiences in the field and also discuss some good makeup effects artists from back in the day where they drew their inspiration from. If you're into documentaries, special effects, or horror, give this one a look-see. It was pretty good. 7 out of 10. So that's like Rapid Fire Episode 1. I probably will do Episode 2, probably on my main channel. Not sure. Not sure. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry, next time I'm going to try to position... I have a whole bunch of shit over there, but I'm going to try to position the camera over there so at least while I'm reading the screen it looks like I'm looking at you guys and not just ignoring you over there. Oh. I'm being recorded. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, hopefully.